What's up, you majestic what the fucks? This is The Inner Idiot.
Hey Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
Welcome to The Inner Idiot. I'm your host, Tyler Havlin, where we talk about any and everything. We are here at the Dimwits and Dummies studio today. Big shout out to Lord Shorty Hoffman.
That's right.
Let's get 2 claps and a Ric Flair for him. Woo! So, how we're going to start this off every episode is with a top 5. Today's top 5 is the top 5 lies that parents tell their kids. You remember these things, right? When you were a kid, your parents said it and you just knew they were full of shit.
What? You're my favorite kind of thing? My parents don't do that. They would always kind of like, they would always look at my sister and say, you're my favorite daughter, but she's the only daughter. You know, that kind of thing. And now, as adults, you know, me and my siblings always joke about like, oh, I'm the favorite, you know. So we don't have to do that.
Yeah, well, that's actually number 5 is you're my favorite. And I always believed my mom when she said that. Until me and my sister got into a fight, and my sister informed me that she was my mom's favorite.
Oh.
Yeah. So, that is definitely one of the biggest lies. See, now I just tell my kids, like, I tell my oldest, like, hey, you're my favorite Kira Tyler ever in the whole world.
Yeah. See, I always do that with my nieces. I'm always like, you're my favorite Talia, or you're my favorite Carrie, you're my favorite Frankie. And then I used to just do it like, you're my favorite. Don't tell Talia. You know? Right. And I would just go back and forth with them. And for a long time it worked. And then it didn't. They caught me off guard and they were like, they come up to me both. We're at like standing at like Chick-fil-A or something. And they're like, so, who's your favorite? I was like, oh, wow. Way to put me on the spot like that. And I just like, nope. Avoid the question.
We did that to my mom, and she'd look directly at us, Megan, you're the favorite, and then she'd mouth to me, no, it's really you.
Yeah, exactly right.
So, number 4 is, if you don't eat dinner, you don't get a snack. As a parent, I've learned that this is complete bullshit. You cannot stand your ground with an angry 3-nager. It can't happen.
Oh, well, see, my parents were good at it. They were like, oh, you don't want dinner? Well, go to bed hungry. No snack, no nothing.
Yeah. See,
in my house, that wasn't a lie.
See, for me, it depended. If my dad was home, I ate my dinner. I knew better.
Right.
But with my kids, man, I have 2 girls. They had me wrapped around their finger. Hey, don't eat dinner. You don't get a snack. They know I'm full of shit.
Yeah, they know. I've seen you with your kids. They straight up know.
Right. Number 3 is let me sleep 5 more minutes.
Is that a lie we tell ourselves or we tell our kids?
I guess it's both.
It is both.
My daughter will walk in at the ass crack of dawn like a motherfucking rooster. Daddy doody doo. Get up. I'm like, no, just sit in bed. You can watch Blippi or whatever. Just let me sleep 5 more minutes when really I'm just hoping she's going to sit there and either fall asleep or forget I told her 5 minutes.
Right.
But you're right, man. But you don't even sleep, so.
No, see, I don't have that problem. Granted, like, most of the times I was like, God, just let me get 5 more minutes. Like, that's the prayer, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I know I tell my nephews and nieces and stuff when they want to go play and stuff, like, give me 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes, and I'll be with you 5 minutes, man. Right. And they know I'm full of shit, you know what I mean? So, that's the struggle there.
Now, the next one, number 2, is I'm going to count to 3. I don't know that any motherfucking parent knows how to actually count to 3. I think once you have kids, you forgot what 3 even fucking sounds like.
This is the whole 1, 2, 1.5, 2. 2.5,
Yeah.
2 3/4, and then you watch your kid run up the stairs or something.
Right. see, nowadays you just got to change it to 5, so you can actually get the 3. It doesn't dumb you down as much, and it gives your kids an extra 2 seconds to figure their motherfucking lives out. Dude, get your shit straight. I'm giving you a whole extra 2 seconds.
Right.
So that's the new thing I've adopted. Big shout out to Becky on that one. Thanks for that pro tip.
So it's counting to 5's the pro tip?
Yeah.
Yeah, no 3, 5 is it.
Right.
Man, soon it's going to be 10.
Right.
4.5.
I damn near gotta count to 67 with the youngest.
Oh, man.
Fuck. Number 1 is a combination. Maybe, in a minute, and later.
Yes.
When my parents hit me with those, I knew it was a no. I knew it was like, hey, I'm telling you this, I need your fucking child-ass short-term memory to kick in and just forget about it.
When I was a kid, my mom would have, we would have allowance, and for my mom just stopped paying us, like, that straight up. Like, we did our chores and everything we were supposed to. We're like, hey, we're going to get allowance? Maybe tomorrow. Well, little as we did, tomorrow never came. So we never got allowance again. As soon as we got that, we're like, hey, so what am I going to get allowance? Maybe tomorrow. Okay, cool. Get all excited and shit, wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. I'm still waiting on allowance.
Right? It's funny how it's always today, though.
Yeah, it's weird. And then in a minute, yeah, that's a big lie.
Dude, my kids, my youngest, she's 3. She knows when I say that shit. If I don't get up right now, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
She knows. But anyway, some honorable mentions. Spoiler alert. If there's kids listening, turn it off. Because guess what? Santa, he ain't real. So here's the thing, though. I didn't put this on one of the worst lies for a reason. Is sometimes, like, you ever buy somebody a Christmas present and you think you knocked it out the fucking park?
Sure.
Just to see them open it and just be disappointed as fuck?
Yeah.
Right?
Say Santa fucked that shit all
Santa
kinds of up.
Fucked it up. Right? Sometimes you gotta have a scapegoat. Santa's always my scapegoat.
Word? Now, does that work with your kids or adults?
I mean, I guess it depends on the adult. I mean,
like, oh, wow, I already have this. Well, Santa fucked that up, didn't he? And I'm like, yeah, I guess he did, man.
And the fucking tooth fairy, how creepy is she?
Dude, it blows my mind people do that.
Right?
Like, give me your tooth, I'll give you a quarter. Chill out. I'm not going to say some fairy chick comes in here and steals your teeth. Like, that sounds messed up. My nephew, true story, he asked me why she didn't take the teeth that were in his face still. And I was like, that's a good question. I don't have an answer for it. Like, that's fucked up, dog. I'm glad a 4-year-old is bringing these things to my attention.
I mean, isn't the tooth fairy like a Slavic horror story or something?
Yeah, I think so. It's absolutely terrifying.
Right?
And it just sounds awful. Like, why would you do that?
Right. And a fucking talking bunny that brings you chocolate? What the fuck?
See, that never made any sense to me anyway.
Me neither. Why is it a bunny?
Now, okay, see, this goes to religious aspects of it, and it's like birth and renewal and fertility and stuff like that, which is what Easter's supposed to represent in springtime.
Bunnies are fertile as fuck.
Right, and eggs represent birth, like the chicken hatching from the egg and stuff like that.
Right.
Seriously, that's the connection. So the fertile bunny brings eggs of birth, which doesn't make any sense because the bunnies don't lay eggs.
No.
Now, I have met people who think bunnies lay eggs because of Easter, and I'm like, okay, you're dumb, but that's not the way it works.
I wonder if Zach thinks bunnies lay eggs.
I hope to God not.
Zachariah, if you're listening, bunnies don't lay eggs.
I can just hear him now. Yes, they do!
No.
No.
No, they don't. So that's the top 5 for today. And today's date of recording is October 13th, in case you were wondering, because the next thing is, on this day in history, in 1860, the first aerial photo of the U.S. was taken in a balloon over Boston.
Really?
Let's think about the year, all right? And let me preface this by saying, I'm afraid of heights. I get vertigo stepping out of the fucking shower, right?
Are you kidding?
I might as well not be, dude. I am terrified of heights. If you ever watch me walk downstairs, my ass is as close to the wall as I can be.
No, but now we're going to pay attention.
So here's the thing. It's 1860. Let's think about the technology of 1860.
Yeah, not a lot of it.
This motherfucker, whoever he was, took a picture from a hot air balloon. I don't know if it was a hot air balloon. It just says balloon when I googled this.
It's got to be a hot. There's no they couldn't manufacture helium into a canister at that point in time. I don't believe.
Probably not. So he's how many ever feet up? How the fuck you think he got down?
Now, does it say when you look this up? Did it say the whole U.S. or just the aerial view of a U.S. section?
The first aerial photo of the U.S. was taken. That's what it said.
That below, because he would have to be nigh the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Breaking that point. And that's
1860.
Right. Yeah, there ain't no way, dude.
How are you getting down? Are you coming down next month as the balloon slowly deflates on its own?
Do you not know how a hot air balloon works?
No, not really.
No. There's
This is why I'm the inner idiot.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, it's not very often that I get to show my intelligence. No, the hot air that causes the air to rise in the balloon or whatever is trapped. There's a valve or whatever. At least on the old time ones, there's a small valve or whatever they use to get hold it. And they would often turn off the heat and it would cool rapidly, which would cause your descent. So as you would descend, you would just turn the valve off, which would let the cold air in, and it would just let you descend. And you would have to blast the fire in there to slow your descent down. That way you're not falling like a rock.
I just got a new wrinkle on my brain, sir.
Well, good.
And I appreciate that.
Anytime,
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Let's give Lord Shorty Hoffman another 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! I mean, it's always a good time for those. So, moving on. Netherlands. Did you know that hugging cows is a thing there?
Illegal or just walking up and hugging a cow?
It is literal. People pay to go take tours at farms and then hug a cow for 2 to 3 hours afterwards. They pay for this. Motherfuckers, I give hugs out for free.
Sure.
Come hug me if you want to give me some money. Shit.
What?
It reduces stress and improves mood.
Is that a play on words like mood?
I so thought about using that pun. I really did.
I'm ashamed of myself for using it. But that's the first thing my head went to.
That's the first thing my head went to when I read this story.
That sounds dumb as hell. I'm pretty sure any farmer here, in the U.S. would be like, what do you want to do?
Right?
I'll show you the farm. I'll give you a tour. But why do you want to hug my cow? That just baffles my mind.
Unless they're trying to get under the dung.
That's gross.
I mean, for the shrooms, right? That's where shrooms grow?
I guess, man, you sit there hugging a cow, side-eyed all the, piles of shit around you. Is there any shrooms at that? Is there any shrooms?
This money I paid you to hug this cow?
Could you imagine being high on shrooms and then hugging a cow?
Oh, that better be the friendliest fucking cow.
Wrong, it's a bull.
I've never done shrooms, but that is the one thing that I want to try.
It's a wild trip, buddy. It's a wild trip.
We may have to record one of these if I ever do shrooms.
Golly.
Just a heads up.
You've already said there's a lot of stimulus inside the studio, so...
Oh, man. And in case you all have never seen it, which obviously you haven't, this is the geekdom pinnacle. This is a work of beauty in here.
Yeah, it's 10 years of collecting is all this studio is. Tons of statues, a lot of nerdy stuff.
How about some what the fuck facts? Those are always fun, right?
I love them.
Love them. Thomas Edison, the creator of the light bulb, was afraid of the dark. Thank you for that little tidbit of information.
It's wild when you think about it. I mean, it makes sense. The guy literally invented light bulbs so he didn't have to spend time in the dark.
Right.
And I mean, I would argue that, what's his name? Tesla did it first, but whatever.
I don't know about all that stuff. To me, I would have said, oh, where's my lighter? But this was what year? There was no such thing as lighters.
Oh, God, I don't know when the light bulb was invented.
Shit. Them motherfuckers uses matches.
Yeah, matches and other stuff like that. Flint and steel, lighting lanterns and stuff like that. It's a rough life.
Right. Cockroaches can live 9 days without its head before it starves to death. That's some crazy shit.
It blows my mind.
It really does. It's something... I mean, going without food for 9 days obviously doesn't sound appealing to me. I mean, look at me.
Right. But you've lost your head, so you can't think about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, how does it even function at that point? You know what I'm saying?
And which part is alive? Is the head alive or is the body alive?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I mean, where does the soul reside?
I mean, does I would say a cockroach has a soul?
It's got something. That motherfucker makes choices.
Yeah, I guess. She used to be sneaky in my fucking kitchen. But I don't know how the hell it decides what to do and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, how do you go on living without your head or your body for that matter? If you're just the head just chilling like, well, this sucks. I guess I'll just lay here all day.
Fucking A.
Use your antenna to like move around and shit. I don't know.
That would be the worst. For some reason though, that made me think of Full Metal. Like, I'll just make this little insignia right here. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That or that Pickle Rick episode or whatever, when he starts using the brain of the cockroaches to like move around and shit.
All right, you ready to hear something really disappointing?
Sure.
Never seen Rick and Morty.
What?
I swear.
Oh my god! You need to watch it. It's so good.
I want to. Pickle Rick sounds so amusing.
Yeah, he is. He is. You need to watch it, dude. It's fucking great.
Speaking of choices, did you know the bats always turn left when exiting a cave?
No, blows my mind.
They must be NASCAR fans.
Turning left.
Fucking.
I mean, I guess it makes a little bit of sense because they use echolocation. So, like, they go off of bouncing off sound. So, like, it just... I mean, it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't turn right either. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe sound only travels left for a bat. Who knows?
Nah, that doesn't make any sense because sound travels outward and just, you know, every direction.
In a cone.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fucking weird, though. When you told me that one, I was...
Yeah. Thanks, Google. Appreciate it, buddy.
So, car horns are typically in the tune of F, which is funny because if I toot my horn, I'm usually saying fuck you, which starts with an F.
And fart starts with an F.
Yeah, fart does start with an F.
Yeah.
I wonder what note farts are typically in the tune of. I guess it depends on the person and what they ate. How spread apart their
what
butt
kind of
cheeks
childhood they had.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember first time I ever said that it's my first time, take it easy. Uncles never listen.
No, something else is weird with that is telephones. The dial tones, those are usually tuned in the key of F too.
So what? We just want all the annoying sounds to be F.
I guess, dude. It doesn't make any sense to me why it would be like why did they choose the key of F to do anything in? But I don't know.
Was there a convention where they're like, hey, these annoying sounds, like, did they all just come together and like, this is an annoying sound, let's make it an F?
I just imagine there's some guy sitting around like on a tuba, like, and they're like, man, that sounds like a good thing for a car to have. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, let's do that. Like, play that beat again, and they just record it and just put it in a car horn.
Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell? Is that his name?
You said a name, I'll believe you.
Look, next episode, I'm gonna tell you if I was right or wrong. Alexander Graham Bell. Write it down, people.
I'll hold you to it.
1880s, England. Pants was considered a dirty word, which today, 2020, pants is considered a dirty word in my house still.
Pants?
Yeah, I don't wear pants. Fuck pants. Nobody wants to wear pants.
I wear pants.
I know, you wear a lot of pants.
It's the only thing I wear is pants.
Yeah, see, I can't do it, man. I got some big old legs, man.
Word.
And just pants are not comfortable. Plus,
So, when you wear a suit, what do you wear?
I usually wear gym shorts under my suits. But
Really?
I haven't worn a suit in a long time, though. No need.
Well, I mean, like, would you call them, like, I mean, in England in the 1880s, you know, they wore trousers. They weren't pants. So, but, like, would you call them trousers to avoid it? Like...
If I'm wearing some pants, I'm calling them motherfuckers knickers.
Knickers?
Knickers.
What the hell is that?
That's like the Scottish term, right? That's like what they wear when they golf. They got them socks all hiked up, and they got the pants that like kind of bunch at the knee. They're called knickers. Knickers. Get the spelling right. Knickers. Knickers. Just so we're clear on what I'm saying here.
All right. I mean, whatever. I just...
You've never heard that term?
No, I've never... Dude, that's beyond me, dude. I've never heard that before.
We're going to have to Google that up.
I guess. Well, I mean, I've heard it like, get your niggas out of a twist or something like that. You know, I've heard that before, but, like, I've never put two and two together. Like, I didn't know what I thought it was, but it wasn't pants or trousers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just for shits and giggles, from now on, anytime I wear pants, I'm referring to them bitches as knickers.
If I see you in pants, I'm gonna call them knickers.
This is why I love you, Shorty.
Got you, buddy.
Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissors.
Yeah. I mean, he's invented everything, like a lot of stuff.
So, can we credit Leonardo da Vinci for lesbian sex?
Maybe the title of it.
Things that, yeah, but would they even have thought of that?
Oh, I'm sure they would have. Lesbians are crafty.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm
women are
saying?
the smarter breed. So.
Yeah, true story. We're a bunch of idiots who were like, look, they're putting their legs together. And they're like, no, it's scissors. Oh, that's a good name for it, too.
Right. All right,
Now, would it be called that if they would have done it done it anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they would have just done it, like scissors, if they would have scissored or whatever, would they call it scissoring still?
No, because they wouldn't have known what the fuck scissors were, right? I mean, that's why, because it looks like two pairs of scissors. This took a turn, but it's okay.
Well, see, now I'm just confused about like the lineage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did they come up with the name of scissoring? Just like, oh, we look like scissors. Like, do you think it was two lesbians that came up with the name, or some dude sitting around smoking a joint? Like, they look like scissors.
I'm gonna go with the latter. Oh, that's great. Moving on. A dot above the letter I is called a tittle.
A tittle.
A tittle.
Tittle. Tittle. I fucking love it.
Right? A tittle and a scissor.
A tittle and a scissor.
All right.
My favorite pairing.
And now, just to prove how fucked up the English language is, think about this. Every C in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently. There's 3 C's in that motherfucker.
I had to type it out just to verify. Like, hold on a second. I typed it out and I was like, oh, wow. You're right.
It's so fucked up.
I literally hate the English language.
Dude, it's so bad.
It's so dumb. Hey, can you read? Have you read? Literally spelled the same way.
Same fucking way.
Lead, led. Like, I have led the party. I have a lead block.
Yeah,
I can lead you. Like, it's all spelled the same. It's stupid. I hate it.
And as an English-speaking person, I look at somebody that speaks another language, I'm like, God, that shit's so confusing. How the fuck do you think they look at us?
I think English is rated one of the hardest languages to learn.
English and, what is it, Cantonese, maybe? Even though Cantonese is the most widely spoken language?
I don't know about all...
Or it's Mandarin. It's one of the two.
I would say English is the most spread language out there.
Maybe spread, but the amount of people that speak the language, it's either Cantonese or Mandarin. I'm almost positive.
Okay.
But, yes.
I mean, it would make sense because the population,
Yeah.
that area of the world or whatever, Mandarin would be spoken everywhere by everybody. That makes sense to me.
That's another one I have to Google up. Fact check me, audience. All 3 of you. Oh, I already did the Leonardo da Vinci one. Here's one. If you thought your day was bad, the very first bomb dropped by the Allies on Berlin during World War II killed the only elephant in the zoo. That poor fucker.
Well, what's funny is like they only had one elephant anyway. So like if it would have died, it would have been done anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't breed it because they didn't have another one. They only had the one.
What if she was just out of state for the day? Or out of province?
What, just traveling the circus? Just
Maybe.
chilling? Like, oh, don't worry, honey, I'll be back next week. I'll be going on a work trip.
Right.
No, it's...
Zoos got elephants? Not zoos. We're talking about a motherfucking zoo. Circuses have elephants?
Yeah, sure, but like, why would they steal one from a zoo? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can I rent your elephant for a little bit?
Took the elephant.
Like, yeah,
out
sure,
of the
go on, get out of here.
Oh, speaking of elephants, did you see that fucking video circulating on Facebook of a constipated elephant? and there's these two ladies trying to pull the constipation out, and when it finally comes out, it's shat all over their face.
Ew, no.
I'm going to show this to you when we're done.
Oh,
It is
God.
the craziest shit I've seen. Like, what they take out looks like a cement cylinder, but it's just one big dookie.
God bless.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I ever get that constipated, shoot me.
You got it, dog. Like, that sounds awful. I couldn't imagine being that bad where it's a literal brick of shit.
Right? Like, imagine how your stomach would feel.
Could you imagine, like, just like that's where the term came from, is like a brick of shit, you know?
Oh.
Like, hey, have you shat bricks? Like, are you shitting bricks or whatever? And it's like a literal brick of shit. Like,
That would be awful, man.
it sounds terrible.
Right?
Literally terrible.
My stomach hurts thinking about it. Whoa.
I mean, I take some poops I take that aren't even that bad. I'm just sitting there sweating like, oh God, why?
Fucking A.
That's how I know I can never be a gay guy.
Right?
Like, I hate pooping that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's absolutely awful.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to you guys. You can take it.
Yeah. Shout out to the elephant. Not the one that died. I mean, God rest his soul, but shit. That poor fucking elephant. We got a little derailed there, but I guess that's all we got today.
Is that it?
That's it.
Well, dope.
So, in the meantime, in between time, always remember, when life gives you lemons, just be glad it wasn't herpes. Cue the music. We out.
See you guys.
Do you love podcasts? Of course you do. That's why you're here. But you know what's even better than listening to a podcast? Making your own. That's right, and Anchor makes it simple. I'm your favorite host, MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm telling you, go download the Anchor app today, Anchor FM. They have all the tools you need to get started today. And best part is, it's totally free. They push it out to all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. So get started today, people. Go download the app, Anchor FM. I'll wait. Do it now.